What's good, y'all? Today, let me tell you what's in Squin's kitchen. I didn't feel like cooking nothing extravagant today. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I have stuff to do. So I'm going to do my version of hamburger helper. I don't do the box because the box always, it don't cook right to me. Okay, and I follow the instructions, plus I do a little more. Probably because I do a little more. So, for my version of hamburger helper on this lazy Tuesday, I got 2 boxes of this Food Lion. Yes, Food Lion, off brand. It don't matter. It tastes the same. Macaroni and cheese, sharp cheddar. And I got me some ground beef. See how long it is? I don't need this whole pack though, so I'll probably use about this much. Not even half. So as you can see right here, I got my water boiling for my noodles. This is the pot I'm using for the ground beef. So, as instructed, always season your water. Always season your damn water, y'all. So to this, I'm going to put 1 chicken bouillon cube in there. If the pack open. Yes, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm the salt lady. Call me Mr. Salt. A little bit of salt. Some pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. Some onion powder. And even though this is chicken bouillon flavor, they still taste different. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this in there too. Even though I added the chicken bouillon cube already. Just a little bit. About not even. Want to give that a nice mix. I'm waiting for the cube to kind of just melt in the water and spread everywhere in the water. And while that's doing that, I'm going to start on my ground beef. So, as I said earlier, don't even need half. So, almost, but not all the way. So I'm going to squeeze this side in the pan. Some dropping stuff. That to the side. Push that down. Alright, y'all, so look, I don't like to use the utensils, but here's what I'm going to season my meat with. Again, Mrs. Salt Lady, call me the Salt Lady, some salt. That's a lot of salt. If you don't use salt or you can't use salt, you know, don't use salt. I'm using salt. Some pepper. Back with the garlic. And the onion powder. I'm going to use some 14 spices. Oh, that's a lot of season. No, baby. It's very seasoned. Some Tonys. They didn't have the non-salt one. I use that. I use that too. If you don't have the non-salt one, whew, I don't know what to tell you. Some parsley, of course. You gotta give it that pretty green. It ain't fresh, but it's fresh out the jar. Just a little more. Last but not least, some Sazoni. Sazoni. And they also have Sazon and non-salt also. For my non-salt eaters. Sprinkle that on there. Hands very clean. Make sure you get all the seasons from the side of the pan up in there. You don't want that season to burn. Now while my meat's browning, y'all see the pretty color? Pretty ground beef. Everything is well incorporated into the water as far as the seasoning. I'm just taking the cheese packets out, 12 regular cheese packets like Kraft, and just pouring it. I might not use the whole box. Might as well. Shit. Stir it. And let it cook. Bye. Alright, y'all. My noodles is cooked. Water is drained. I drank the grease from out the ground beef. So now I'm just going to put it all together. I still got the out on a little bit for the cheese because I always like to add a little bit of milk. So I'm just cutting the packet open. I'm telling y'all, this is easy. And I feel like if you make this, you do it your way, it tastes way better than Hamburger Helper. No shade towards Hamburger Helper. But one in. I know it's not a lot. I'm going to mix that cheese in. I'm holding this spoon mad hard. It almost broke. Even though I poured this much milk, I'm definitely not about to use all of this. I'm just going to pour some in there. That helps break the cheese down and it makes it creamier. Don't forget I still got one more pack to add. So while that milk is kind of warming up, I'm going to put the other pack in there. Get this one more good mix. Look at that. I'm going to turn this down, turn the aisle down a little bit, and I'm going to give this one more good season without salt. I used too much salt tonight. So. like, dang, you use a lot of season too tonight. So, never salty. And I'm just seasoning it with pepper, onion, garlic. Basically the same thing that I used to season the meat with. That's what I'm using. Except for the Szechuan season. And make it pretty, real pretty. Some parsley. Get that one more good mix. And boom. So this is how it look when it's done. If y'all want it to look more prettier, add some more parsley on top. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty hamburger helper. Bae, you gonna taste it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that's good. Boom. Y'all better stop buying that hamburger helper and make the shit on your own.
That shit like that.
All right. Y'all heard him. It's time to eat. Qua!